Hey, welcome back. I'm Olivia, and today I'll be discussing the UF PaCE program. Let's get started. So, I am a sophomore, an advertising major. I was recently, when I got accepted into UF, I got accepted into the PaCE program. And basically what that is it means pathway to campus enrollment. So I, as a first year student, had to take classes online. I had to get 60 credits and then fulfill some transition requirements for my major, and then I was able to take classes on campus, which I'm doing right now. So basically the PaCE program means that you just take your gen eds online, and then after you're done with that you can start taking classes on campus. So I guess we can get into like my thoughts and my experiences in the program. So I liked the program, but now looking back at it, I think I would have preferred to have in-person classes rather than online. Taking online classes, it did help me become a better student, I believe, because I had to stay on top of my work. I had to always have a schedule and plan out my days and be really persistent with my work because I wasn't going to classes. So I had to accommodate for that, and I was able to work from home and really understand how to work from home, which is actually a very hard thing to do. Also, I would have preferred to take on-campus classes now that I look back at it. Well, now that I'm actually taking on-campus classes, because I think that I learn better that way. But at the time when I got accepted into UF and into the PaCE program and was a new college student, I decided to take the offer because I thought UF was a good school and I wouldn't get that experience anywhere else in Florida. So, and I was right. Well, I mean, I haven't been to other schools in Florida, obviously, but I knew that for what I wanted to do, that UF was the best in the state, and so I took that opportunity, and for that I'm glad. But if I had the choice, I would have tried to take some sort of in-person classes. So actually in the PaCE program you can take classes, in-person classes, through a community college, whatever your local community college is, or even the community college here, Santa Fe. You can take classes there. It depends on your major. As an advertising major, I couldn't do that, but I know for, say, if you're doing like computer science, you could definitely do that. You don't have to take all of your classes online, but you just can't take your in-person classes at UF, if that makes any sense. So yeah. I guess now I'll discuss my transition onto campus. So I'd say the transition went fairly smoothly. There were no rough patches. I was able to sign up for my classes on campus easily, and I got approved easily. So I mean, it was pretty simple, and my advisor was really nice. She was helpful, and any questions I had, I could just walk in and ask her and she'd be able to answer. So if you have any worries about, getting help throughout the PaCE program, just know that you'll be able to get help fairly easily, and it'll make the process a lot easier. So now I'd like to discuss the online classes versus on-campus classes. I'd say in general, now that I'm taking in-person classes on campus, that online classes are a lot more work. It's a lot more work. And I say this because, it is. And a lot of times I feel like professors online assign more work to compensate for the fact that you're not in class, and so maybe they believe that more work means you learning more, which necessarily isn't true. So just keep that in mind when you're thinking about taking a spot in the PaCE program. But the classes on campus, they do get easier. It's not any more difficult than the PaCE program. And like I said, I'm an advertising major, so I don't know what it would be like if you were a major that was like science or math heavy. So sorry, but maybe you should ask someone who is. What else? Yeah. Okay, so another another thought that goes through a lot of students' minds when they get into the PaCE program is it not valid, but is it a good program? Will it be the same thing as taking classes on campus? And I'd say yeah. It's not any different. Like I said, the classes are just a little more work heavy, but it's basically the same thing. You're not getting any diluted courses. Trust me, nothing's diluted, nothing's easier, nothing's less than it would be on campus, and the quality is the same and the price is great. You're getting half off, so I'd say if you get a spot, then take it, because especially if you're doing something competitive, something with biology, or what's another one, if you want to go into nursing, getting a spot at UF is good enough, and you should just take it right when you got it, because if you try to transition as a transfer, it's a lot harder. And at first when I realized that I wasn't going to be able to take classes on campus, I was a bit disappointed, but in the end I realized I got a spot at UF that's really good. It's a very selective school, well now it is, and it's a good school, so why go anywhere else when this is where I want to be? So yeah, those are some of my thoughts on the PaCE program. If you have any questions, just leave them down below and I'll be more than happy to answer. But yeah, if you like this content, please like with the like button, and subscribe if you want to see more.